朝から晩までこんにちは、ライメイです。今回も、スティールライジングで、ゲーム実況しながら遊んでいきます。前回は、誰だったかな。メインがね、ちょっと、待ってよ、これか。ガイド。はい、メインクエスト。グレゴワール氏を探してっていう、グレゴワール氏を無事探して、この、次に、この、島で、なんか、もう一人のなんか人物を探すっていう、ミッションが起こりました。で、ここのしてと、ちょっと敵の強さですが、以前別のステージと比べたらかなりちょっとワンランクステージなんか敵が弱かったイメージがあります。もしかしたらなんかちょっと遊ぶステージ選べるので、その難易度間違っ初め高いところに挑んでしまった可能性があります。ではちょっと先に進んでいきます。あと注意していただきたいんですが、ちょっと実況練習ですので、ちょっと時々何言ってるかわからない時もありますね。この点ご了承ください。では行きます。この野郎。よし。いや、そして全員もう許さねえ。よーし、降ります。空中で攻撃する方法ってなんか役に立つやつあるかな。まさかですが、この木の杭の方はなんか登ることはできないでしょ。一方的な偏見だと思いますが、はい、敵いますね。隠れてる。さあ、やつはどう反応するか。これ、気をつけてできないのが、パワーに落ちたら、ゲームオーバーです。危ないなぁ。このヘビのオートマタなんかすごいなんか嫌なんですよね。物陰に隠れて。しかしこれは回復しているのだろうか。待ってくれよ。コンパスはどこ行けばいいんだ。あそこか。オッケー。クリティカルで危な。なんかクリティカルで回復状態でクリティカルアタックを出して回復する道具があればいいんですが、なんかちょっと今レベルしかなくて、レベル2がね今ない状態ですね。あそこがメインか。ここは特に何もない。リクサンブールの影。2 つあるんだな。あ、インベントリー。これは銃でいこう。タイタンに銃は効くと思わないか。でもなんかリュック3分の影。まずタイタンから倒してからでいいかな。なんかもう一つのミッションもあるようですが。グッチャーだな。
Take this to the clerk's office at the Châtelet.
あ、これ監禁室なんだこれ。この宝箱みたいなのは。よいしょ。あ、ベスタありましたね。ウエスタがありました。ありがたい。なんか声が聞こえますね。どこから？ここ？人の声が聞こえたけど気のせいですか？あったあった。あれだ。
And I thought I was safe. Will never end.
Be not afraid. I am not a member of the royal army. Au contraire, I intend to put an end to it.
And now comes the time when the wolves are at each other's throats.
You can believe me.
Believe you? I'm afraid it's too late, madame. Those whose bodies are strewn about this square paid the ultimate price for their blind trust. Like me, they believed in their country, in the National Guard, and they were
この志願兵って
join.
モスか。
They believed in the Marquis de Lafayette, who was to lead them to victory. But they waited in vain for their savior. Look at them now. See what has become of their beautiful illusions.
How did they die?
Fire, madame. We didn't stand a chance. And our wretched commanders must have known it. They saw what that gigantic automat was capable of, yet they let him cross the bridge and didn't sound the retreat. The only reason I'm still alive is that I'm a spineless coward. I couldn't help myself. My legs carried me here, where I hid, motionless. And it was from here that I witnessed the massacre. That creature, a parody of a cardinal, nothing could stop it. Soldiers and volunteers alike were mown down like sheaves of wheat.
人間を変えてるってちょっと怖いな。
Does it have any weaknesses?
I don't know. My comrades attacked the sphere that supported it. In retrospect, they probably should have tried a different strategy.
なるほど。
They should have aimed higher, perhaps. Its head? If you could call it a head. There's no way of knowing.
Find it.
À votre guise, madame. My prayers go with you, even if I don't think you stand much of a chance.
Find it.
あ、もう話は変わらんな。
Madame. My prayers go with you, even if I don't think you stand much of a chance.
じゃあ倒してみましょうか。多分この奥に、あいつっすね。なるほど。頭を貫けってことだな。いいでしょう。この勝負来たとこれはちょっと待って、この武器盾できるんだ。これはいいな。よし、叩きますか、あいつをぶっ壊しましょう。空気鏡なんだろう、劇場みたいなやつ倒してる。いや、これダメでしょ。今こんだけの。凍らせるまでが勝負。そう。オッケー、来ました。じゃあ着陸タイム。あ、刃物が出てきた。近づいたらいけないやつだこれ。これ近づかないように。マジか。これ逃げます逃げます。あ、でも氷に凍るの分かったから、耐性するやつ、氷保温系耐性とかあるやつないかな。火炎耐性、こいつだな。防御力は下がるけど、 ショップにあるかな。火炎耐性帽子、ズボンか。ディアナ日課ポッカ。なんでこれ。どれだけ攻撃バックしてやってくれたら助かる。来るか。よし、この調子。よし、この調子。パターンが見たらもうこっちだと使える。いくよ。逃げる逃げる逃げよう。オッケー。じゃあ実家のと勝負。オッケー。でのビショップ倒しました。ああ、苦労したけどなんとかうまくいきましたね。結構強敵でございました。
Ora pro nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Stay back.
Remain calm, Monseigneur. You are safe now.
What did they do to me? This dream. This nightmare.
What nightmare, Monseigneur?
It was terrible. I was but a shadow among shadows. There was so much anger, despair. How long has it been? A day? A year? Fire! There were flames everywhere, and death. The suffering I was forced to inflict. Oh Lord, what have I done? Is this the hell that awaits our immortal souls once our time on this earth has ended? If this is true, then how are we to go on living with nothing to hope for, nothing to believe in?
How were you captured, Monseigneur?
I was with Abbé Grégoire in Place Dauphine. We'd gone to speak with the volunteers of the Garde Nationale. We implored them not to take up arms against the king's machines. Alas, they refused to heed our words, and we had to leave in great haste. After that, mon Dieu, I can't remember a thing. Those poor people. These automats were truly made in the mold of their master. Ruthless. To think, for just one simple reproach against the court. The king cast me into hell.
You owe your freedom to Abbe Grégoire.
The good abbot, I tell you, this man is utterly irreplaceable. He has devoted himself body and soul to the mission I entrusted to him. Investigating the king's entourage. In particular, the man who enabled him to create this ungodly army. But, mon Dieu, the notes!
What notes, Monseigneur?
The notes the abbot placed in my safekeeping. Those heretics took them.
I know where the documents can be found. I must go to the Châtelet prison.
What shall I do? Where will I be safe?
Go and join the abbot at the Société des Amis des Noirs. The way is clear for now, but you must go quickly. More automats will be here soon.
お、晴天の、なんだこれ、鍵。なんだ、なんとか縄。できたら振り柄打ってくれたら助かるが、まあ仕方ない。よし。カウンター効率化モジュール。お、これはいいんじゃないの？カウンター効率モジュール。あれ？カウンター効率化モジュール。あったあった。よし。L1投資額。お、やっぱり出ましたね、このフックショット。助かります。弾幕の戦術。これってそら武器はもう買いよう。耐性を上げても意味ないからな。砲弾幕。この装置が着火すると強力な砲撃を敵に合わせて駆動部の軌道に影響を与えることができ、これいいんじゃない？ここ来てどうすんだ？あそこにもあるか。これでようやく3つの、特殊能力を手に入れることができました。そうだな、さっきの武器ちょっと装備してみようか。これなんか使えるかもしれない。使えるぞ。でもなんか昔と比べて何か上げたおかげでこれを振る速度が速くなった感じがする。この重い物件。よし。
Monsieur, I vanquished the creature that wiped out the National Guard.
Single-handed? You've done what an entire battalion was unable to do.
For now, I urge you to stay in your hiding place. It's not safe out here yet.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You won't see little Francois out on the streets anytime soon.
Little Francois, dites-vous?
Yes, madame. That's the nickname they gave me in the Pont-Neuf quarter where I grew up.
I spoke to your mother, monsieur. She is worried sick about you.
The poor woman. Please inform her that her son is well, even if you will never do her the honor of becoming a hero.
Adieu, monsieur.
Adieu,
Farewell,
monsieur.
madame, and may fortune ever favor you.
よし。うわあ。ウエスタ起動しよう。この今持ってる武器は通過すればアップグレード。武器。こいつ。もちろんアップグレードさ。スタンチも上げれる。あ、まだ上げれる。これはいいぞ。おお、これかね。試しにまず
And is at the other end of the pont au change. This grappling hook will be very useful.
継続ダメージっていうのを与える武器になったような、確か雷攻撃は多分死んじゃうし。ここは何もね。次なんかこんな場所が、うわっいるんかいお前。もうあと一発食らって黙ってくれないか。こんなところなんかまあ多分無理やりバルコニーに足をつけたって感じだな。
We've got to get out of here quickly. We're in grave danger. These machines have neither heart nor mind. No mercy can be expected from them.
And where do you hope to find refuge, mon cher voisin? The enemy is everywhere, and they take no prisoners.
鍵詰め倒すか。いえ。武器が威力上がったことでアイギスが強くなった感じがするんだな。なんか以前はゆったりした動きだったけど、これ大丈夫かっていうレベルだったけど、今は全然安心して武器を振り回すことができる。置いた。お前さん続いて。さあ次どこ行けばいい？フックショットアクションかな、こっちも。のようですね。こっちから言っても意味がないように見えるけど、特殊能力があればなんとかいける。まあこのステージどこから行ってもまあいいようにできてはいて、まあ短縮できる場所も、まあ、バランスよく設定されているようですね。 アイテムはあれ取るのか。怖いな。落ちたらやばいやつ。よし。ここはなんもない。なんか迷路のように入り組んでるな。お、鍵詰めでいける場所。フックショットって言った方がいいかな。うわ、なんかいるね。これはいいのかな、こっちで。まあ気になるんだったらとことん調べるのが苦事ではあるからな。あ、ここさっきのところか。降りても仕方ないね。では先に進みます。あいつふざけんな。まずお前から。へへ、行くぜ。来るか。いやー、もろいもろい。ここはライダーキックで壊せる場所。お、シャトル下水道。あと別のところなんて言えば何も、今のところ何かがあるけど何もなかったって感じだな、今のところ。次の目的地ウエスタがあれば。あったー。グレゴリースの手紙をシャトルから回収するという任務を、進んでいきます。では早速進んでいきましょう。敵がいるね。来た、あの野郎。手羽先にするぞこの野郎。食うわけではないからな。わあ、どっかなんかくじかれてよ出花。敵がいるっていうのは分かってるからな。これは公衆台かギロチン台か。よし、気づいてないな。危なかったな。ディバッグサイトだったよ。 大きなエッセンス。いや、どんだけやられてんだよ人間が。ここはアイテムを取るためだ。ありがたです。耐火文字もうちょっと早く手に入れてほしかったな。マジかよ。そういや、なんか2段ジャンプ空中ダッシュってなんか高所ダメージを軽減できるかちょっと試してみよう。なんか大丈夫そうですね。この距離感続かないか。ありがたい。さあ開けちゃいましょう。これは初めて来るエリア。います？火がいますね。よし、切り直し。切り直しができなかった。あの野郎。よし。ああ、やばいやばいやばい。仕切り直し。氷属性はいたけど雷属性は初めてな。機械のモンスターはランサーか。このワイヤーアクションがいいね。大体用レバー。これはインベントリー、クエストアイテム。あとかなんか必要なやつなんだな。わかりました。あれは重要そうではないけど、届かないか。やっぱり取る価値あった。これまあないよりはまあマシか。だね。 れはちょっと厳しいな。そうだろ。めんどくさいな。おお、こういう結構遠いとこまでフックショットいけるね。あ、ここに出るんだ。といってこっちにいいものがあるわけじゃなかった。お、アイテム。グリゴワルシの手紙を回収して渡すと。で、次は全事務員の通告。福岡から賜った勅令により、なるほど。カリオストロが、なんか黒幕がカリオストロだけど、なんかな、なんだかなーって感じだけど。待ってよ。あ、こいつ邪魔。黒幕はカリオストロだけど、なんか大物感がないんだよな。なんか修理起動させてもらいます。お、ここはなんとポリティオ地区。これ新しいエリアですね。買うもんがない。これこれだな。あっちはちょっと反対側行ったらどうなる？会場。鍵がかかってる。反対側から行けねえか。また新たなエリア、なんかメトロイドバリアみたいな感じで能力が増えていって、なんか生きる範囲が広がる感じかな。まあいいや。カリオストロ白色感、食感。なんだ？なるほど。革命を阻止しようとしてカリオストロは、この機械の軍団を使ったけど、結局、カリオストロが何を企んでるかちょっとわからんってことだな。悪行が。よし、宝箱。開きます。新民のズボン。もうちょっと初めに手に入れたかったな。ボス戦の手前で。 ピエールがいるね。他の場所とのつながりは実は他の場所とのつながりが見えてこないんだよね今。隣に合ってるとは思うんだけど。お、ここはあ、以前行ったところですね。こっちのに違う？ランサーがいるところではない。え？ここ行ったことあります？地図に詳しい私でもとこれだけはわかんねえな。移動モジュールはパワーアップさせてもいいとは思うんだけど、これとちょっと場所も見てみよう。なんか思い出すかもしれない。ここは橋に行く手前の道だな。よし、ここは強行突破だ。ねえ、一方通行の道でしたね確か。待ってる暇はない。ここに繋がるんだな。行ってみたいところがあるんですよ。昨日ちょっと行きそびれた場所、何もなかったら、はい、ちらっと紹介してこれで終わりって感じで。ここあんまり買う気はないんですよね。あれしなかった？こっち肉焼けたんだよ。こっちですね。じゃあちょっと気をつけないといけない。川があるので、そうそう。あっといた敵がいたんですよ、こっち。 こ行くのなんかやばそう。なんかやばくないやつ。いつものいつものやつもなんか動きが素早しい。やばいな。まだいる？ここら辺行ってないんですよ。で、ここは特に何もないのかな？ないですね。ねえな。ここは地下道何もなかったと思うんだよな、敵がいるだけで。通り過ぎます。よし。これ以上取るもんがない。よし、ここに戻ってきました。そっか、ついでおばあちゃんのとこ行こう。マダム。
Take comfort, Madame. Your son is safe and sound. He has found a safe haven where he is not in danger and will stay there until it's safe to come out.
Praise be to God. Without you, I would have been overcome with worry. Here, for your trouble. A little something to help you continue your fight.
おう、こういうサブミッションがありがたい。じゃあまずさっきの俺だ。あれ、ちょっとここまで戻ってきました。あ、まあおばあちゃんになんかそのお子さんが、無事だというのを伝えたので、これはこれでいいでしょう。 産地をどんどん上げていけばいいぐらい進むと思うんだけど。ピエロがいるな。楽器関係。バイオリンと違う。こちら変なんだよな。俺が聞こえんだ。多分この上にいるな。新しいエリア到達ってやった時に新しい敵として現れる。3ミリ広場。ここウエスタが近いとこじゃない？だったな。よし、あ、フックショットできる。
Dieu soit loué. It is such a blessing to see you safe and sound.
This belongs to you.
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our eternal gratitude.
I believe you've met Monsieur Julien Raymond from distant Saint-Domingue. He's one of the most eminent members of our organization.
And you, mademoiselle? What should we call you?
My name is Aegis.
Aegis.
Ah, yes. The Aegis. The mighty shield and scourge of Zeus.
I wonder... Earlier, by the Pont Neuf, when you touched Monseigneur's ring, can you explain what happened?
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The moment I touched it, I was transported. Somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory?
I saw things there. I saw Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What wickedness is this?
This explains the moment when you froze. And this isn't the only time you've experienced something like this, n'est-ce pas?
That is correct. It also happened with 2 objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
How did you know they belonged to me?
They demanded to be returned to you. You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken from you. Then I saw you being locked in that box.
Eh bien voilà. It is just as I suspected. Here, Aegis, look at this. Over the course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its meaning. It's a triangle with an identical inscription at each corner. Nemi, memory in ancient Greek. Then, in the center, there is an open eye which symbolizes awakening. Do you understand? The images you saw, Aegis, were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. 3 echoes of the past tied to personal objects of his. 3 Nemes, memories which some dark alchemy had taken from him. Without them, his mind would have remained lost, incomplete. He would never have regained consciousness. But by returning these 3 objects to him, Aegis, you were able to save his immortal soul.
Tell me, Aegis, when you were at the clerk's office at the Châtelet, did you perhaps see a leather wallet near the abbot's documents?
No, Monseigneur.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
Monseigneur? What task did you entrust to the abbot?
The Holy Office ordered me to keep an eye on the Comte de Cagliostro. This charlatan imagines himself to be the heir of Mesmer, the magnetizer, and seems to have ingratiated himself with the king. There have been disturbing reports about him that could lead to his excommunication. It is said that he can make the dead speak. Can you imagine? I asked the abbot to investigate the surroundings of Eugène de Vaucanson's workshop, where the count had been seen coming and going for several weeks. I cannot disclose the details of what he discovered there, but it may well be related to the events that have plunged Paris into mourning.
That other world where you were held prisoner. Do you still feel its effects?
This other world, as you call it, Aegis, is none other than hell itself. Gehenna. The place the Lord sends those who worship the beast. But hell didn't keep me. Has God given me a chance to redeem myself, perhaps?
I bid you farewell, Monseigneur.
Wait just a moment, s'il vous plaît. You are one of Cagliostro's creatures, are you not?
What do you mean?
When did you awaken?
I do not understand, Monseigneur.
Well, that is to say, you talk, you think, you seem to act with some sort of free will. This was not always the case, that much is clear. You must agree that not all automates are as sophisticated as yourself. I'm attempting to unravel the mystery of your true nature. Tell me, what are your very first memories?
That is a question I am unable to answer.
How strange. In that case, you must surely be able to tell me who taught you what you know.
What I know, Monseigneur?
How can I put it in a way that you'll understand? For example, you call me Monseigneur. How do you know that this is how one addresses a member of the clergy of my rank?
I cannot explain it. I believe...
Go on, Aegis.
I believe that this knowledge is not mine.
Well, I never. Did you hear that, Abbot?
I caught every word, mon ami.
Mon père,
I need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we have just discovered.
なんか珍しいな、文字だけで出てくるとは。これは
Monsieur Raymond, what is the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père. He should have arrived hours ago. Alas, there has been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has befallen him.
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most problematic in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
Naturally, that makes all the difference.
You are quite a long way from home, Monsieur Raymond.
I haven't been back to Saint-Domingue in nearly 5 years. I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I hoped to convince him to use his automats for agricultural work. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
はい、いろいろ話を聞いたので、先へ進んでいきましょう。なんか手紙がある。ちょっとこれ長すぎて読めない。ではでは、次はどこに行くのかな。お、リクサンブールの影を埋めることができるようですね。では、先に行きます。はい、というわけで、一旦こっちの鍵を開けて、これ以上ちょっとミッションが、アイテムが手に入るまで進められないと思いますので、今回この辺で、この探索は終わりたいと思います。ちょっと、実は行ってみたいところもあったので、ティルリーの、なんか一箇所に、この今日撮ったフックショットを使って、開ける、なんか行ける場所があったので、ちょっとここも行ってみたいと思います。はい、では、進めていきます。よし。23,648。アップグレード、あと25,000。いらないやつ売ろうか。これは、スタンをあげよう。この辺とかにありそうな感じするんだよな。こっから下水道に行くような道は移動リング？これはもしかして けることができなかった。ちょっと音がおかしくなってきてる。落ち着け。落ち着くんだ。これもしかしたら他の人も助けることが。さあ、開けることできるかな。お、開けることができました。
They're here. A horde of assassins. Death itself encased in an iron shell. Flee! Gentlemen, flee! While there is still time!
There. You are no longer in danger.
Ludia? Are you the one who has released me from this nightmare? But how? Did your master send you?
My name is not Ludia, monsieur. I'm called Aegis, and I serve only the Queen.
A pauvre enfant. Ludia, Aegis. And yet I fear that you are neither.
It is of no importance, monsieur. I have a mission to accomplish. I must speak with Eugène de Vaucanson.
Alas, the king had him thrown in prison.
Yes. I was told that he was in the Bastille.
With shackles on his hands and chains on his feet. That is how Louis the Mad has decided to repay his most faithful servant, mon cher Eugène. Where he is now, how could we hope to help him? As for you, my child, I can't be sure, but I think there is a truth you must uncover. Find your way to Monsieur de Vaucanson's home. It is in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of the Invalides. Here is the key to the gate. When we meet again, we will have the answers we seek.
I found your colleague Lavoisier at the Palais de Luxembourg.
Did he meet with the Comte de Provence, as he had planned?
No. He fell into a trap. Luckily, he escaped unharmed.
Bon sang. I warned him. Now there can be no doubt. The entire royal family is against us.
I found your colleague Lavoisier at the Palais de Luxembourg.
Did he meet with the Comte de Provence, as he had planned?
No. He fell into a trap.
Bon sang. Now there can be...
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I don't know how to describe it. À vrai dire, I was in a sinister and icy place. Et puis, it's all a blur. A poisonous feeling of destructive power. Somewhere between a dream and reality. Orders whispered in my ear. Poor, terrified people falling at my hand. I don't know if I was given some powerful drug, or if my mind was truly lost in the ether. If this is the case, the phenomenon should be studied. But can it be reproduced?
Okay, じゃあ放っておこう。バイユ・コルドイユ城についていく。
I will take you to safety at the Cordelier convent.
So, you're in the know. Excellent. Let us go, my child.
お、これ全員揃ったってことかな？助ける人。
Our enemies cannot reach us here, Monsieur Bailly. You have nothing more to fear.
You have my eternal gratitude, mon enfant. Rest assured that I'm aware of the full weight of my debt to you. Without your help, I would still be trapped in that coffin. That is why, from this day forward, I ask that you regard me as your eternal servant.
Goodbye, Monsieur Bailly.
Okay, これ全員？
Monsieur.
What can I do for you, madame?
油が増える期間が欲しい。
Ah, you're back. Do you bring me glad tidings?
The abbot is safe and sound. He is at the Société des Amis des Noirs with Monsieur Raymond and the Bishop of Nancy.
Very well. Very well. May Providence allow them to reach us safely. Though I despise war, we must rally the people for battle as soon as possible. A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons, but a royal automat guards it. I now have no doubt that you are capable of defeating such a creature. But are you prepared to go back into the fray?
Yes, I am.
Very well. Try to clear the way so we can access the Hôtel des Invalides. Once you've done that, we'll take care of the rest. A handful of patriots are already there. Their task was to open a passage to the east, through the Faubourg Saint-Germain.
Very well. I will go and find them.
スピエールを
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
探す。クサンブーンの影はクリアしたんだ。たまたまそうなったんだな。オッケーオッケー。イラブを垂らす。
Monsieur.
男。はい、ではちょっとこれは手紙。それよりもなんか気になるのが、アップで鍵が手に入れる。さっき鍵手に入れて、あ、そうだ、ルニモニ医師の病院。コンパス。そう、ルニモニ医師のとこ行こう。
Monsieur de Lafayette, you are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed, but with a broken soul. I have just returned from Place Dauphine.
I understand, Monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these brave men, cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them, and to witness an even greater calamity.
What disaster do you fear, Monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the king's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hôtel des Invalides.
What sort of cargo?
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard from my men. I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who has the cargo now. The future of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
交易所。消えた地を探す。新しいミッションが増えましたね。でもまずはお医者さんを探すのが優勢。ついてくるのか。ここは慎重に。そうかよ。ここはちょっと慎重にいかないといけない。3回。 おお、ありがたい。よし。マジか。で、どっから？あるんだよ、マジで。よし、今度こそ慎重にいこう。こいつやったんだな。待って待って待って待って。ふざけんなよ。よし、これでじゃあ後半かなぜか攻撃しなくなった。あ、お医者さんとか行くか。スクレドアのなんだこれ。これ何か特化してる？電気耐性がしか上がらんか。あんまりこれは拾う。解読できない。じゃあこれ以上こっち調べるものないんで、これが痛い。なぜかわからない、結構取り忘れたものをたまたま手に入れてしまったために、ちょっと話が結構進んでしまいましたね。暗号文とかこっちに関係するのかな。
Eh bien, Aegis, did you make sure my men managed to collect the cargo?
No, I haven't gone there yet.
Et alors? What are you waiting for? This is a matter of the utmost importance. The exchange was to take place near the Église du Gros Caillou, the town next to Les Invalides.
アイリスがお怒りのようです。
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I have not gone there yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? Their home is in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides.
あ、そうそう、ルニモニエ。
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand, a variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
ラボアジェ。
Monsieur,
What can I do for you, madame?
what is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
階段
How do you intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it.
OK、また新しいミッションもできましたね。ミラボー、送るかな、手紙。
Monsieur,
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I have...
Well, what are you waiting? Their home is in the...
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
OK。はい、というわけで今回いいぐらいの時間帯なのでこの辺で終わりたいと思います。また次回この続きで遊んでいきたいと思いますので、もしよろしければチャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。今回この辺で失礼します。ライメイでした。ありがとうございます。